part 2, the last part of this review for comprehension questions. First, I'd like to give you some information about this test. So probably you already see the test when you watch this video. All right. First, we will skip quizzes because we already have many questions. To save us a little time, we just skip the quizzes. Second, for the comprehension questions, we have this many. CQ2, A, B, C, D, already 4, and CQ3, so we combine A, B, C together as one file. So we have 5 sets of questions. I will talk about those questions soon. And number 3, so when I give you questions, the total 25 questions, I like to divide it into 2 parts. Part 1, part 2. So for part 1, I just modify from homework 1 and all the comprehension questions. So don't worry about the quizzes. All right. For this part, we will have 20 questions. Okay. So for each question, actually, you can connect to the original questions. But I may like to also create 5 new questions. Because, in order to test your understanding in depth, so I like to dig into our notes. Dig into our notes to create these new questions. All right. So that's basically the way I will do. And next, I will go through all these questions and mark the symbols. So because when I create the questions, I will use those symbols to guide me to create those questions. All right. But before I go to those questions, I want to explain a very important topic. Because this topic, definitely I will give you test questions, but here I want to give you the answer, give you what is the, really the complete understanding of this. That is the redirect and the forward. Redirect and forward. The theory behind it, so I will not go through the theory behind it, because a lot of things, I cannot do that here. I only talk about the results, okay? All right, so the URLs, because redirect forward, we look at the URLs, right? So for the URLs, there are 3 types we need to, first type from different domains. The URL from different domains. Yeah. Because when you do redirect or forward, you are in the current domain, right? Current server, you have a domain. So now the URL, we want to go to different domains. So that is one case. All right. We know one domain corresponds to one server. Yeah. Second, from the same domain, same server, that means, but different web applications. Second case. Third, from the same web application. All right, yeah. These three cases. Yeah. And in our previous discussion, the third case, I use internal. Okay. Internal URLs. The other two cases, we treat them the same way. So we use external URL. All right. With that, so now you can see, yeah, redirect, we can redirect, right? All right, yeah, 3. But forward, we can only do 1, okay? We cannot forward to external URLs. We can only do forward internal URL. All right, but there is one thing very important I want to emphasize here is redirect, although we can do internal, but with restriction. With some restriction. Forward, internal, no restriction. Okay? Yeah. Forward, so any internal, no restriction. What the restriction? Now I tell you the homework question number 25. The last question, homework question number 25. That restriction. That means web -inf, everything inside cannot be accessed. Okay? There is another one, another folder, special folder, meta-inf, meta-inf, meta-inf. Although most of the time we do not use this, but in some special case we use that. So for folders inside these two, no, restricted. You cannot use redirect way to access. Okay? So that's the whole story. All right, so here, because this topic is so important, so I want you to know this answer. Then, based on this understanding, then you can answer some of the relatively hard questions, like the homework number 1, this one, the miss rate is very high, near 50%, near 50%. All right, so now let's go to the comprehension questions. Yeah. All right, so I try to go a little fast. Okay, yeah. All right, so one by one. Yeah. All right, because I just use those symbols. We allow logical welcome file. Yeah, this topic. Yeah, let me put a Y. Okay. Yeah, likely 50% likely. We allow multiple instance. Let me use Z. Yeah, because we check it several times. Yeah. one server provides services many concurrently in, right? So this I also want to put a Z, right? Yeah. Annotation, configure, you map, yeah, this also Z. Annotation, information, processed, yeah, yeah, this, no. Which one takes precedence? Yeah, so we know, yeah. Can we use annotation we assign? Yeah, yeah, because it's pretty easy, so I also make no, okay? Develop, do we need to deal with sock? Yeah, I mean, this belongs to the background part, so I also, you know, all right, so that's the first set of questions. Set number 2, init, so database connection, yeah. So this question I want to delay, yeah, because later we have more discussion on this issue. So I want to delay to final, yeah, yeah, delay to final, okay. So for this midterm, no. Okay. All right. Who is responsible for parse? Yeah, so this is the basic things. Skip. Multi-threading, yeah, so this one, yeah, let me put a Y, okay. Request line contains query parameters, component, let me put a Y, okay. Yeah, so this post variable, yeah, let me put Y, yeah. We use post method to send data. We still put data. Can we still, yeah. So this one, I like to put X. Yeah. So this understanding in the homework, you missed a lot. Yeah. So, but I feel now you should understand it. Yeah. So I put a X. Okay. All right. So that's the second set. Third set, this one, the object, right, this no, okay, yeah. Possible produce binary, right, response, right, this no, okay, yeah. Following technologies, yeah, I mean, this kind of thing. Z, yeah. JSP translated before yeah, translated, yeah, so you know this thing very basic. Let me put Y, okay. Application, we can use the, yeah, this topic, welcome file, yeah. For what kind of file can be used as a welcome file? Yeah, so this topic, I like to give a test question. I like to give a test question. So let me put T. Yeah. You know, for some special case, you know, that kind of things. Yeah. Embed. Right. This is, you know, basic. So we skip. Compiled. Yeah. Let me put the Y. Okay. For this, translate. Yeah, this. Let me put a Y. Yeah. Yeah, because this topic we will use. We will do questions. Yeah, but how do we do it? Yeah, so that's why I put a Y. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the set number 3. Set number 4. All right. Is it possible? No serving. Yeah. So this, you know, we do not need to check another time. Maximize, minimize. You know, no need to check another time. Submit to itself. Yeah, so that's the Duke example. Yeah, remember. So that one, yeah, I may like to test that. Yeah, I may like to test that. Yeah, processed Y. Put a complete JavaScript inside. Yeah. Put Z. Okay. Translate, include, yeah, current, right? So this I put the Y. Dynamic inside, yeah. So this I put a Y. Implicit object inside, yeah. Right, yeah. This thing, no. Yeah. Declaration processed. Yeah, this I put a Z. Okay, yeah. So that's set number 4. The last one. The last one, same parameter name. Yeah, send a multiple. Yeah, so we can do that, right? So here, these two connected. We can do that. The second one tells you how to do it. Okay, get a parameter values S. There is a S. Okay, yeah. So these two, I may like to put a Y. Okay, yeah, yeah. So these two you combine, you know, understand together. Yeah. Number 3, yes, this one. So this one, I like to test it. I like to test it. Yeah. So this one, let me put T. Yeah. Yeah, because the no object parameter value, you know, so I like to test it. Not provide any value to the parameter. So it's not that. Yeah, because not provide any value to the parameter, that corresponds to the value equals empty string. Okay, so here the null corresponds to the case the parameter name, the parameter name is not available or misspelled. Yeah. Sometimes we may misspell the parameter name, yeah, but sometimes not available. So in this case, then we try to retrieve that parameter, you will get a null value. Okay, so these two, you can see the situation is different. Yeah, so this difference is very important. So that's why, yeah, if I didn't explain before, yeah, I do not remember I explained this difference anywhere before. Yeah, here I just have chance to make a short explanation here. So if you can watch this video, you catch it, so then you can answer the question. I will create a question for it, so you can answer that question. Okay, all right, yeah. But because I post the video this late, yeah, I believe there are many students who may not watch this video. Yeah. Yeah, so their redirect here, yeah, yeah, because ask you how to do redirect, right? Yeah, how to do redirect. So that kind of basic, let me put the Y or Z. Okay, Y or Z, yeah, Y, yeah. Because I may use in different way, yeah, yeah. So that's why. Method scope, yeah, so this concept is important. Method scope, class scope, this implicit verb, that is important. So this I like to put in the X category. Yeah, so this one, let me put Z category. 2 square, yeah. So that's also about the scope. About the scope. So let me put the Y category. Okay, all right. Next, static, dynamic. Yeah, so include static, dynamic. This one I like to put the X category. Okay, so this one request attribute 2 ways. Yeah, casting, right? So casting, which one I like to put the X category. Okay. Oh yeah, so this one, yeah. Forward. Yeah, so this one. Under, right. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, these 2 questions. Yeah, these 2 questions. The problem is I do not have a chance to explain these 2 questions to you, right? I hope I have a chance to explain these 2 questions to you. Some of you may already understand, but most of you may not be able to understand it. Yeah, so let me do this way. We delay these 2. We delay this topic, okay? Delay to final. In that case, I have a chance to explain these 2 questions. Yeah. All right, so because first, these 2 questions are important. Yeah. But for this midterm test, if we do not have enough chance to study well, it's not good to put in this test. So let us delay these 2 to final. Okay, yeah. All right, so this basic things, let's skip. So this one, yeah, misspell, yeah. Let us skip. All right. Then the last page, JDBC, yeah. And yeah, changing. So what do we need to make change when we switch DBMS? Yeah, between MySQL, Oracle. So this topic, very important. So I may like to put X. Okay. Yeah. Prepare statement. So this topic also pretty important. Also X. Okay. All right. So that's all 5 sets of questions. Now, here I just give you this much information. Yeah. So when you have a chance, if you can quickly go through these videos, hope you can catch, some of the important part. Maybe you can get a few questions correct. Yeah. All right. So that's it. We finished this video, last video.